Hello and welcome. You're listening to Boss Lady Financials, the podcast where we share money insights for the entrepreneur. Please know that all information in this broadcast is for general education purposes only and not intended to be personal financial advice. Hello. In this episode, I'm going to discuss how to prepare for when the market drops. So, the best way to prepare is to know some key simple facts about how the market operates when it drops and when it recovers. So, number one, there have been 18 bear markets in the 150-year record of US market returns. This means market dips are essentially inevitable. They're going to happen. So know that. Also know that with each market dip, there's been a recovery. So yes, there's been a dip, but there's also been a recovery. In each dip and recovery, they differ in terms of impact and length. Some dips will be deeper and longer than others. Since we know market dips and recoveries will happen, that means that we can prepare in advance for them. The best defense for down markets is a diversified portfolio that meets both your risk tolerance level and your time horizon. So know what assets are in your portfolio and why you've chosen them so that in times of high emotion and market roller coasters, you can refer to those notes and to determine if a deviation from them is really warranted. If your long-term investment goals and risk tolerance hasn't changed, chances are that means that neither should your portfolio. For my full blog and details that address additional best practices on down markets and why flight to bonds may not be the best move during those times, feel free to email me at dawn@maberyconsulting.com. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boss Lady Financials podcast that provides money insights for entrepreneurs. Remember that all information shared in this episode is for general education purposes only and not intended to be personal financial advice.